Every day we navigate a world brimming with influence attempts veiled as friendly advice or urgent requests. Yet when influence crosses into covert control, it becomes manipulation, and it operates on hidden highways of the mind. Today we expose the scientific truth about manipulation, reveal peer-reviewed evidence, and arm ourselves with clear signs to watch for. Section 1 Definition and Core Principles. Manipulation is not mere persuasion, it is the intentional exploitation of psychological vulnerabilities to achieve self-serving goals at the expense of another's autonomy. It thrives on power imbalances and often remains invisible until damage has been done. Researchers define manipulative tactics as strategies that alter perceptions, emotions, or choices without transparent consent. Section 2 The Dark Triad and Predictors. In 2002, Paul Hess and Williams introduced the dark triad of personality traits: Machiavellianism, narcissism, and psychopathy. Each trait correlates with specific manipulative behaviors. For example, high Machiavellian individuals score elevated on the Mach 4 instrument developed in 1970 by Christie and Geis. That scale quantifies tendencies towards strategic cynicism, deceit, and emotional detachment. Subsequent meta-analysis shows those high on the dark triad deploy a broader arsenal of influence tactics across work and personal contexts. Section 3.6 Core Manipulation Tactics. In 1984, Factor Analytic Research aggregated data from 4 distinct manipulation scales and distilled 6 fundamental tactics: charm, silent treatment, coercion, reason, regression, and debasement. Charm leverages flattery to lower defenses. Silent treatment punishes dissent. Coercion uses threats to dictate outcomes. Reason presents skewed logic. Regression triggers guilt, and debasement attacks self-esteem to enforce compliance. Knowing these 6 modes gives us a vocabulary to label and diffuse each one. Section 4 The Emotional Manipulation Scale. A pivotal study in 2006 introduced the Emotional Manipulation Scale. It measures propensity to exploit emotions such as inducing guilt or shame. Higher scores on this instrument correlate with lower empathy and higher neuroticism, according to follow-up research in clinical populations. This confirms that emotional manipulation is not random but linked to stable personality factors. Section 5 Hallmark Signs to Watch For. We must become expert observers of subtle cues, inconsistent truths, and omissions. Manipulators often distort facts, present half-truths, or omit crucial details. If narratives keep shifting, question whether the story serves another agenda. Gaslighting and reality shifts. Repeated denial of past events, trivializing feelings, or blaming the victim creates self-doubt. When confidence in memory drains, vulnerability skyrockets. Love bombing, then withdrawal, sudden intense attention followed by cold silence, conditions dependency. This reward-punishment cycle cements control. Guilt induction. Phrases like "after all I've done for you" leverage obligation and shame. Healthy relationships avoid weaponized guilt. Emotional withholding approval, affection, or communication forces us to capitulate to restore connection. This silent punishment fractures autonomy. Boundary erosion and isolation. Gradual undermining of personal limits and cutting off external support increases reliance on the manipulator. Real allies respect boundaries and encourage outside perspective. Section 6 Defenses and Reclaiming Autonomy. First, educate ourselves on specific tactics, name them out loud. Second, set and enforce clear boundaries, communicate non-negotiable limits, and follow through consistently. Third, trust instinctive discomfort. Pauses and reflection can interrupt scripted manipulation attempts. Fourth, cultivate external reality checks. Share concerns with trusted friends, mentors, or a licensed therapist. Section 7 Closing Challenge. We all carry innate resilience coded into our neural circuits. By understanding the science of manipulation, we turn covert attacks into open books. Own your mind, protect your energy, and surround yourself with authenticity. The moment we decode manipulation, we reclaim our willpower and transform every relationship into an arena of mutual respect. Like, subscribe, follow for more uncompromising insights that fuel unstoppable growth.